Alright, so this is my live reaction to Joe Burrow's new contract. I'm currently live on YouTube for the game versus the Chiefs versus the Lions. And in my chat, we got Dylan Burke, who hits me with, hey, Joe just got a contract extension. And I'll be honest with you, at first when I looked it up, I didn't see it. But yes, coming from Ian Rappaport here, he got a 5-year, $275 million contract. Obviously, we're going to get more of the details, if this is a backloaded contract, front-loaded contract, what's happening. But right now, that is, how much is that? $55 million a year. 55. Oh my gosh. By the way, thank you so much, Crocs, for the donation. Football is back in my wallet as well. I appreciate you, Crocs. And Crocs with another donation. Joe Burrow is a GOAT. Let's go. I appreciate you, Crocs. Thanks so much. But that's insane. 5 years. So, 55 a year, man. How is that going to mess with our salary cap? Hang on. Guys, this is huge. Okay, so let's look at our salary cap then. Because 55 mil? That is so much money. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, he's worth every single penny of it, and I am so happy we got him on the contract, right? He is an absolute monster. But I wonder how this is calculated, this contract. There's no way this contract is as simple and straightforward as 55 a year for 5 years. There's no way. It can't be. There has to be some type of, way this is structured to help out the team. Because if that's the case, 5 years, 275 mil, 55 a year, we can't keep T. There's no way we can keep T. Good thing the Bengals set the bar. I mean, listen, he deserves it 1,000%. I am so happy he got it. But at the same time, though, I will say I'm interested to see how this contract is structured. Because we have $12 million right now in cap, right? 66 next year. If my guess is, okay, so here's what my guess is, okay? This is going to be a 6-year contract. And what I mean by that is they're extending him, right? So this is not a new contract, an extension. So what they're going to do is they're going to say, you're going to play out this year's contract, right? And this year he's making how much? He's making $12.6 million against the cap, okay? So they're going to have him play $12.6 this year, fully guaranteed, 5th-year option. And then what they're probably going to do then is say, okay, the contract starts next year. Now, I don't think next year they're going to start this contract off at $55 million, though. I really don't think that's going to happen. I think what they're going to do probably is backload this contract, put 3 or 4, up to 5 voidable years, and push the money down the line, right? Now, it does say $275 million contract. I wonder how much that is guaranteed, how much of that is also going to be a signing bonus, right? So there's a lot of different things when it comes to getting these contracts figured out and you're situated. It's not always just straightforward like, okay, 55 for the next 5 years. It's usually like, okay, this year you make 12.6 because we're going to have you play the 5th-year option. Next year you're going to make probably like 23, 24 mil. And then it's going to go so on and so on from there. So 1 year it will probably be, way more money than that. He has the 5th-year option next year. And yeah, you're right. And they did pick it up. Let's just go ahead and look at this real fast. So, where is Joe? Actually, wait, no. Hang on. Let me see this real fast. Where is Joe on this list here? I gotta bring this up, guys. Hang on. This is crazy. I did not expect this. Literally, once football gets back, the first thing they do is sign Joe Burrow. There he is. Okay, see, I'm missing completely. All right, so you're right. So next year, he gets the 5th-year option, and that's going to be a $29 million. So right here, the 4th year, this is the 5th-year option, $29 million guaranteed, 29.5. They already signed him, or they picked up the 5th-year option. So my guess is because they picked it up already, they might have him play that in the next 2 years off that, and then the 5-year contract starts. So this is going to be a 7-year contract for him. So it's going to be, he plays this year on a $11.5 million price tag, right? Next year, he plays on a $29.5 million price tag, and then it's a 5-year contract. So this is a 7-year contract in reality, and let me see what the math adds up there. So in total, right, this contract is an extension. It's all one together. This is going to be 11,543, right, plus 29,504, plus 275. This contract in total is going to be a 7-year contract for $316 million. This is going to be a 7-year contract for $316 million. Again, we don't know how much of that is guaranteed. We don't know how much of that is, structured in a way to help us out now and then down the line. It is different, but we got him here for the next 7 years. I knew once, everything was, taking so long to be, worked out and, put together, I knew this was not going to be a small contract. I mean, you already knew that, right? They would have, if this was a smaller contract, they would have gotten it done already. I knew this was going to be something crazy, but 7 years and $316 million in the end is absolutely bonkers. I am so happy we got Joe back for the next 7 years. Oh my gosh. I mean, he deserves every penny of it. He really does. But today when we talked about the whole Jamar Chase situation with, obviously, he's, said that he's excited to see what, Jay Jettis does, because Jay Jettis is going to set the market for him. He's going to want at least 35 a year. So, 33, 34 a year, plus the fact that Joe's now getting 55 a year. This is so much craziness going on. And then, obviously, T is going to want 25 a year. Let's be honest. At least 25. I mean, again, and when I'm saying, the way I'm saying it, these guys deserve every dime they're getting, right? They deserve all this money. But the problem is, if you want to keep all these guys, you're not able to actually do so because of how much money, these guys are going to cost. So I'm going to be breaking down tomorrow the actual live, contract and really look into it so we can see how it's structured. There's no way in my soul this contract is not structured in a way to help out the team. I don't think that's going to be the case. It's possible, but I think it's going to be structured to help out the team immensely, and this is going to help us keep a player like T. Higgins. But, again, Jamar Chase is going to cost a lot. Good thing is, every year, the salary cap just goes up, 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 and up, and up. Ryan, how much cap do we have? I had to let my dog in. Oh, right now, okay, we have $12.4 million. But, okay, so you missed it. Just a little recap then for Dylan. This is going to probably be a 7-year contract. So Joe's probably going to play off the last 2 years, 11.5, and then 29.5. Because they picked up the 5th-year option. So he's going to play the last 2 years of this contract, and then the 5 years will start. So our cap's not going to change or get affected for 3 years, pretty much. 3 years is when our cap actually gets affected. So I'm going to end off the video for YouTube, and then we're going to continue the live stream. So, if you're watching this as a YouTube video, make sure you come over to the live stream, man. We're live. Crazy things happen.